Welcome back, everybody, to the CFS IO 2022. We are here today for the Americas Division, the first day. You are here right at the beginning. It's me, Valdez, with G-Clef, and we're going to be jumping into the games in just a moment. How are you doing today, G-Clef?
Of course, great. We just had EU MENA a week ago. Of course, we had Team Myth getting out first place, and Anubis to follow up, and Penta and Lazarus to, of course, revealed already that Team Myth is going to Vietnam. That's going to be offline holding in, I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but soon enough. And again, from America, we'll be having our first place from America going to the same tournament. So that's going to be the exciting news. And in 3 days, we're about to find out who that team's going to be.
Yeah, that's the big question. That's why we do this whole tournament. And I think that a lot of people that are big fans of the Americas region, the Brazilian region, they are definitely pointing out one team in their minds that could be the winner, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yep, I'm pretty sure not just us, a lot of the viewers, and even we've heard from the interviews that Imperial, not to spoil everyone, Imperial seems to me that they have done something wild and exciting, crazy over the months that we haven't seen them, and the roster change seems to be working out pretty well for them. And some in a different way, lots of changes for the other teams that came into a different effect. And let's see how that really plans out in the Americas region.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we had some favorites over in the EU MENA division, but this time it does feel like there is one
very
specific
strong team.
Yeah, almost like a super team is what you could look at it. But let's go ahead and take a look at the overview here of the entire Americas division. So starting with day one, we will go with MEDELLIN versus Vincit, and then Imperial will play twice up against Black Dragons, and then Vincit again there.
3 matches today, tomorrow. Depending on the result, we'll have the seed 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be playing on the 3rd day playoff. Just like what we had from EU MENA, no changes on that. But certainly, we've seen a lot of teams having somewhat of a tough time adjusting between the matches, especially if you're playing back-to-back matches. I think that's also something that you do have to think about all the time.
Absolutely. And as you were talking about, G-Clef, we did have the EU MENA group stage and playoffs last weekend. Now we are jumping into the Americas group stage and playoffs here just to figure out who we will be sending to that tournament in Vietnam. A couple of days first of the group stage, and then that final day, always a blast. We had a full set the last time around on Sunday at the EU MENA playoffs. We went fully to all of the games.
Yep, Sunday was crazy. I couldn't even sleep for the next 4 hours because of so much excitement that happened during the grand finals. Wow, what a match. Expecting some maybe even better matches to happen from Americas.
Yeah, definitely could happen. As you guys can see here, lots of money on the line, but especially that first place is what you want to pick up. Same maps here, but the teams will be MEDELLIN Vincit, Imperial Gaming, and Black Dragons. Definitely names that you should know if you are a fan of the Crossfire.
Of course, somewhat different time zone. Of course, slightly later, I guess. 6 hours later compared to EU MENA. But this is the time we're going to have here. Same time today, tomorrow, and 1 hour later on the 3rd day. But let's take a closer look at today's matchup. We've got some big matches happening today. Starting with, Vincit Gaming playing twice, Imperial playing twice. We do see MEDELLIN Games and also Black Dragon. So all teams playing at least one, but very exciting news. I think we're really holding our eyes into the middle match, right, Valdez?
Yeah.
I think that's a hype match for the day.
It's definitely one of the big ones. Let's take a look at the predictions. No surprise here. As Imperial, of course, they did get first in their region, and MEDELLIN got second. So I think that a lot of people are just looking at this pretty straightforwardly here, G-Clef.
Not much comment. It is not. There's the production. It's not a mistake from the production. This is actually the prediction. That of course we can confirm on our side. I'm pretty sure it matches all the professional commentators, casters from the other region. Imperial right now seems to be on top of everyone else that for a fact. And most of the times when we did predictions from EU MENA, we were wrong. I was wrong at least a couple of times.
You were wrong.
At least twice. You were also
I was
not too
also
many
wrong a
times.
couple
Yeah,
times.
A couple times. I think
maybe just once.
It was about the same.
Yeah.
But because from CFL West, it was a different situation where numbers were kind of similar. But here, Imperial, 100% win rate. Yes, we're going to be going over the teams soon enough. We'll be going down into details. Just lots of wins everywhere around the map against everybody. So that's been Imperial so far. And I'm pretty sure with this roster, with this new roster, I think they can literally beat everyone. And I think this roster literally just came to beat not just Americas, the world. They're going for the first spot, top spot. They want to take Brazil. They want to take the top spot away from China. That's what I'm getting right now.
Could be the case. We'll have to wait and see on that, Gclef. But let's go ahead and introduce our teams for the first match.
Consegue eliminação do tiozinho. Vai fazer a entrada do tiozinho. Já misturou com ele.
So here we have it, MEDELLIN Games. They did get second place in the group stage and also of the playoffs, just falling to Imperial, of course. But definitely a strong team in their own right.
Especially Silva's play. It did catch a lot of my eyes. Entry headshots, I see a lot. Headshot not too high, 40-something%. But compared to the other riflers, I think Silva was really the highlight. And of course also, yeah, Eagle right in the middle. Pretty good at that, those snipe shots. So those two players really catching my eyes often.
Silva makes essential plays that lead his team into victory. As you were pointing out, Gclef, definitely one of the key players and is our key player for MEDELLIN today.
Yep, as you can see from the diagram, kills pretty high, a little higher than the average of CFL. Can certainly pull out some amazing, like, at least 1v2, 1v3s. There were some moments. And this guy also does not like to stop. He goes on. Whenever there is a bomb plant, he should wait or rotate. But this guy just goes right in, so the opponents don't even know that he's coming sometimes.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta play that reverse psychology. You gotta run in when they're not expecting you. And if you can land those shots, you can be the guy that is the hero on that day. As here's MEDELLIN Games in their gaming house, looking pretty good. Everybody's very happy. They look well rested, ready to go. The favorites for this matchup. But let's see who they will be going up against. Let's introduce Vincit Gaming.
Vai em busca do oitavo, KN devolve pra cima do Juan, consegue no Rally mais uma eliminação, ele vai rajando, Vizinha, C4 vai passando o tempo, o Norte vai ser ele vem vindo pra cima, no limite.
And here's, of course, Vincit Gaming, definitely a name that you should know. They've been around for a very long time. They got 4th in the group stage, but then ended up 3rd in the playoffs, so a pretty strong team as well.
Pretty strong, and also as a team, Vincit Gaming, you're a fan of Crossfire Stars, you should of course know the name of the team, but did have some roster changes in the middle, and of course Juan joining later in this year, who actually has been carrying the team up to the spot. Let's see if he can do the same in the America division, as the rest of the team really staying and holding together. They have some unique rotation, they do have some unique style of play compared to the other teams.
Definitely a fun team to watch, I would say. And as you were talking about, Gclef, Juan is going to be the key player here. Holds the highest kill record in CFL 2022 Season 1. So that's above anybody else, including anybody on Imperial. So maybe he can be the carry tonight.
Yeah, there were some rounds where Juan literally got like 4 kills in a row. So the rest of the team, the 4 members only have to go for a kill.
Yeah.
So that makes the rest of the team's job pretty easy, because this guy on the left bottom of your screen, pretty new, also the youngest of the team, born in 2001, November 8th. And right after that, that's going to be GK, also born in 2001. But fresh new blood, who's doing the best, always helping out the team. That's the reason why you have these amazing players picked up.
Yeah, that's why you got to have good scouting for your organization as well. Make sure you're finding all the new best players. There's more growing up every day, and it's very important to get them on your team, of course. So Juan, can he be the carry here? I think it's definitely one of the stories that we will have for this matchup because MEDELLIN are the favorites coming into this one. I think there's no avoiding that, but definitely some key players on the side of Vincit that could turn the tables.
Yeah, it's been some time. We started with EU MENA, so I was very excited to, really the week was way too long. Yeah, I had to wait a long time to see American action. We're about to start right now, and it's also because I saw Juan's play from Cfsio a little bit. Not everything, because it was, of course, a lot of games out there. But even in those games, yeah, there were lots of shining moments. As I was from EU MENA, I was saying to Beba, this guy can really shine. One of the youngest on the team, one of the youngest of the entire tournament, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy can actually be much better than Veva in certain situations. He's very unique, aggressive style, but also in a backup situation, he would randomly check and come around because this guy doesn't go straight forward. He would check all angle and win against the baiting player oftentimes.
Yeah.
That's how quick his reflexes are.
Yeah, and I remember casting him even last year, and to be honest, I mean, he was a strong player, but he wasn't quite the standout that he is now. So I'm kind of excited to see how this player grows and kind of, gains that experience, maybe gets a little bit less nervous playing in these important matches and just becomes stronger and stronger. So that's just really exciting to me.
Yep, as we do have a head-to-head record.
Yeah.
Much higher. Yeah, as you can see. But this isn't really much of a playoff. It is best of 3 all the time here. So it might not be the same after the map bans and picks.
Yeah, and speaking of which, let's take a look at the map ban pick and see which map we will be hopping onto here first. As first, we'll take a look at the bans for these two teams. So MEDELLIN is going to take away Ankara. And let's see what Vincit Gaming is going to take off the board here.
Vincit Gaming most played is Port, so they will actually Subbase, which was most played third map for Vincit Gaming. Yeah, Subbase can be wild against a very aggressive team. We've seen some really one-sided games that could lead into that only happen in Subbase. I think that's one thing that Vincit Gaming is really worried about. So we'll have the other 3 maps.
On the side of MEDELLIN Games, they did take more losses on Ankara and Black Widow than any other map. So you see that Ankara was the ban for them, and then, of course, we did have the third map is going to be Black Widow. So I feel like that the map ban pick might just favor them.
Yeah, as we will see once we get to Black Widow, I think Vincit Gaming might actually have a tough time go to really act against because of the speed. Right now, especially America region, I feel like there's a difference in rotational speed. In a meta way, the shot calling is so much faster for the better team, and the worst team can't really catch up to the speed, and that's how it ends. That's what I sort of got from this year's. That's a big change that we haven't seen really much, not as much in last year and the year before. I will continue to talk about the speed and the shot calling, how quickly they're transitioning within the map, and yeah, just looking at the map.
Yeah, it's very important that you mention that, especially coming from the EU MENA region over to here. I feel like EU MENA plays a little bit slower, so maybe over here we're kind of gonna get into the action a little bit quicker, which is very exciting. I do very much enjoy watching Brazilian Crossfire myself. So
yeah, there are some maps like entirely first half, second half, just bump into each other, and maybe a single round of silence, and then they go back. They go back to back again, and it actually finishes with like a pretty high score, like 10-8, 10-7.
Yeah.
So that does happen, and yep. My heart says I'm not ready at the moment because we're about to see some aggressive plays coming out from both sides. And hopefully we can see that a lot because the map is Port.
Yeah, well, the map is Port, guys, and match number 1 is starting right now. So let's jump into it now. here we go. We're on to Port, the first map of the Americas region. Vincit Gaming going to be starting off on the blacklist up against MEDELLIN Games here, holding the global risk side.
Wow, a big surprise from blacklist having double sniper. This is quite a rare scene to see on Port, because instead we actually see a lot more of five rifles. But of course you can change later, maybe just for the first round, just to scout what's happening. Yep, we do see a switch already.
Yep, heading over to that M4. Juan here, going to be on the sniper. And just holding the angles here. Vincit Gaming not rushing into anything just yet. We did have 3 people from MEDELLIN over on the A side originally, but they have rotated a little bit here. Silva going back to the middle of the map.
And this boost is found. No kill so far. That was quick retreat, actually, for MEDELLIN. And still going straight through.
Yeah, definitely a pretty good decision, I think, after seeing a couple of guys just to back away and to not do much, as we will have a B rotation here coming in quick, as is the way of Port. This is kind of what you do on this map.
But entrance already somewhat scouted. Timing will be crucial to grenade. Oh, doing some damage here. GDC. Ooh, in your face shots. And a great wall shot there.
Scouting that one out, as Vincit Gaming, a very nice entry here onto the B site. They're trying to take a look here with the sniper, see if they can find any heads. Tries to take a good shot. Here comes Silva aggressively, but straight into multiple members. And that should be the end of round 1. Vincit Gaming will pick that up with a nice B rush.
RN basically sacrificed himself for extra information, and that was it. Quick entry into B site. Yeah, Vincit Gaming gaining a pretty good lead. With Juan, of course, staying on that sniper. Because Juan doesn't really like to switch guns compared to others, even on this map from blacklist, I think he will just stay. Wonder when Vincit Gaming is going to really challenge that A long. That will be the key sign, where they will actually transfer from A to B. That has to be well read from the opponent.
Here comes another scout. We do have GK. He's coming in here with the bomb. So looks like a pretty big committal, as he's looking. Hasn't dropped down just yet, but his teammate does. And it looks like we will have a rush towards A.
Eagles ready to defend. Ooh, but off to the side, not from A top. Ooh, but side flash. Well done by Vincit.
Ooh, really nice pistol shot. And Tuzin from up top is helping out with the defense. This will be shut down pretty easily. Juan does get a pretty nice shot himself, but that will be a quick victory here for MEDELLIN on the side of Global Risk.
As Vincit, they really had a nice rush, but the cover fire from the side is actually really well held. Not just Silva, I believe one more. Was it Tuzin, I believe? From the side of the sniper. Really well controlled there. Reading that, okay, it's going to be a lot of nades going to A top. So let's empty that spot and go to the side, actually. Yeah, Vincit Gaming. B once, A side once. So let's see where they move out. Because Vincit Gaming, another team that does love to control near the gate and actually rush the bridge instead.
Yeah.
And from Umena, we didn't really see any of those bridge pushes. Maybe
Yeah.
a couple, but very, very few.
I think maybe one.
Yeah, maybe one in the entire tournament.
Yeah, it was...
Of course, we had less port compared to other maps,
yeah,
too.
I think we only had a couple times, but either way, Eagle's going to get flashed here. Is going to miss his shot, comes up with the pistol and gets the job done. Still alive, and the rush is a little bit slow, to be honest. Dan holding this down, and they're even getting flanked right now.
But still, the cover fire from Tuzin VNC, and yeah, Eagle staying alive down there was the key. And oh, not just that, they also had the rotation into the B entrance ahead of time. Didn't really catch that on the minimap, but yeah, quick rotation, which is again, the key of America right now. Really sweeping through the other side of the map. Once you think that there's no one there.
Yeah, it's definitely very important. I mean, we had our first example right there as a big shot. I'm not sure if that was a grenade or just a sniper shot through a wall or something. Like, going to hit a couple of them. As, let's see, Vincit Gaming now considering where they are going to push, but they've already taken a bit of damage. And Silva is going to pop up the top and hit a headshot. This guy is a big carry.
Yeah. Loving seeing all these peek out bridge kills. It's exciting because oftentimes there are snipers actually, especially from Blacklist, just watching if anyone's coming out from the bridge or below the bridge. Still, you peek out, you get the headshot from the GR side. That's a huge win for Silva.
Yeah, it's essentially just a free kill. It really takes a lot of power away from the push when the Blacklist side eventually does go for it. And I feel like as well, generally on this map, when you're down a man, the B site is generally where you do want to attack. You see that they are sending a little bit of a split. Juan has snuck through the gate here.
Juan, the first shot will be the cue for Vincit Gaming to go in.
Wrong way.
180.
Yeah, shot in the back, Borzin is going to help him out, but a 1-for-1 trade is going to be great for MEDELLIN at this point in time. CFSio sees the push, and he's going to hit a really nice headshot as he falls on down.
Yeah, RN there, nice headshot. VNC falls, but CFSio still survives. Trying to come from the side with the flash timing. Well done. Great teamwork right there.
These guys are really quick. You see even with that little drag play, the spray from the side, he's able to not only secure the first kill extremely quickly, but then immediately drag it onto the head of the second guy there from the off angle. So really good stuff so far. Vincit, outside of that one aggressive rush where they got peaked and they won the firefight, they have been struggling a lot on this map.
Especially because from Blacklist, you do put a smoke or two down into the back street, so the backup can't really come. Which means that Blacklist, they can dive into the bottom of B side, which hasn't been really working out for Vincit Gaming at all. Maybe they're a little scared about the positioning from the B defense. But on this map, B side should be the point where you push. Ooh, another, yeah, bridge push.
RN has been pretty good about getting in there and shutting that down, Rerzin, as well. But yeah, it's been pretty good to see him at least fight back, and this is going to give Vincit Gaming a nice little try in this one as some shots come in from Juan. The spray is pretty good from GDSE. He's going to survive against the two of them. As pistol shot here from RN as well.
Okay, did see rotation into B site. So you can see on the chase, but ooh, a little too fast. Vincit Gaming, they're taking this one little slow. Now he's gone, now that he's found from B entrance. Oh, quick rotation back into the back street.
Yeah, he's a sniper against 3 on the B site. Not going to be easy, but he's moving in quick.
Now just can't find anyone. And the moment you see one, you'll see 2, and the 3rd. Yeah, now Vincit Gaming getting a 2nd. Finally a B-side, but that wasn't really a B-side push, I want to say. It was more like 2v2, 2v4, it was empty, it just went in and finished the round.
Wow. Another time, you know, Silva has been very aggressive here around the bridge, around the middle of the map, and this is the 2nd time now he has been punished. As Tuzin's got the angle here, but he's going to lose the firefight. And now VG considering a play onto A, but just a flash in the back.
But the flash does survive and make alive. GK half health, but still okay because they got some extra information. What? VNC's actually going to push all the way after flash?
I guess he was trying to rotate on them, expecting a fast rotation, but it did not come through. And that is just going to be a clean 5-0 push here from Vincit Gaming, a huge resurgence from them.
This time, actually, the rest of the team carrying the game, and actually not as much for Juan as, let's see.
Oh, sorry, guys. There we are. We are back into the game.
Just for a split second. I think it was Silva.
Yeah.
But got back in right away. No problem. Yeah, VNC off to the side. Boosted.
He's got a nice little spot here. And expecting the beat push is going to be good. It's a double headshot from DDSC from over the box. Should put an end to this push. As you see, Borazin and Juan, they are on the site here, but not much help as Borazin picks up one more. That's going to be the end of that round.
Yeah, and so far for Vincit, straight B-side push has been a total nightmare. There were some rounds where they actually got the bomb planted, but it was actually not like a direct push. But whenever that happened, most of the damage did come from GDSC. And that actually happened so much. Yeah, GDSC holding down the line, of course, a superstar player.
The guy's kind of insane. He's been around for
pretty long time. Gotta say.
Yeah.
In many different teams, too.
He has 4 years of experience. He's been on Imperial, Black Dragons, and MEDELLIN now. So, yeah, as you mentioned, he's been around. Has a lot of experiences. Here the push comes in. This time he will get dominated on the push. Nice headshot here from VNZ to try to salvage the situation.
Finally with some smoke. There's still no smoke coming down the back street, only from the entrance. And this time the trade is going okay. 3-3. Eagles going down RN from the top, working a lot. And doing a lot of work just up to Silva, but can't do 1v3 in your face. The moment he found 3, I'm pretty sure he also thought, okay, unless I have a perfect spray of 3 bullet headshots, it's not going to cut it.
Yeah, I think that's actually why he started from the right side, rather than just go for the close guy. Probably saw the guy on the right as well, as he was coming from the left, and he tried to go for that spray. Not going to happen. Not on time. Vincit Gaming tie it up 4-4. And now they're playing it a bit passively. You know, as you were talking about Cfsio, you know, go and butt heads a bunch of times in a row, and then kind of reset yourself.
This is the breather. This
the
is
intermission, you know.
This is one round right before the second half says, okay, let's think about what we want to do in the second half. Maybe rush again, so got to prepare for that. And maybe give some more room for Juan this time, because so far, 1-5, surprisingly.
I think that's a really good sign for Vincit Gaming, you know. If their highlight player, their star player is not even pulling the weight just yet, and the rest of the team is doing really well. Especially on a map like Port from the Blacklist side. So we'll see if he can pull it up and maybe get the upset victory here tonight.
And maybe even pull another bridge push, as we do see very concentrated position of Vincit Gaming nearby with the smoke. There's a second flash. And Silva misses all the target.
They get in and they're going A. You can see MEDELLIN twos in from the top, trying to spray it down. He picks up one. As through the smoke, Silva going to pick up that one as well.
Okay, from the top. Ooh, VNC is still alive? I thought he went down miles ago. Well, Borazin, C1. There is one more from the top and from the side. So that's going to do it. 4-5. Not too bad. Vincit Gaming.
Not too bad. Definitely, I think, a bit better than we were expecting. But we'll have to wait and see how they go here on the GR side. So that MEDELLIN had a really nice win rate on GR, but a little bit less than that, than their win rates that they had before in this match. As you can see, they also have a nice little winning rate here on the Blacklist side as well.
And let's see. Testing the positions right now as just Eagles on that AWM. Yeah, moving slightly, looking at if anyone's coming out from a long. The Silva is in a bait position from the loading dock. And of course, B entrance, you do have to smoke in or even use a couple of flashes, I think, just to be safe because you haven't used any of your resources yet. Taking this one slowly. GDSC, though, so far, yeah, very good on that rifle. Ooh. Yeah, Tucson actually getting both kills.
Just kind of waited for the push and cleaned him up real nice. GDSC tanking the damage, I suppose, as around the bend comes VNC. He's going to pick up one, and now it's up to Juan.
That's one for Juan.
Yeah.
And RN. Oh, that's two.
Some crazy shots already.
That's three. Headshot. Can't shoot through the smoke.
Well, you can, but...
He did somewhat see through the smoke. That was almost a crazy shot through the smoke.
Yeah. Well, at least for MEDELLIN, they get the bomb down. Nobody else gets picked off, and Juan himself nearly gets picked off. Oh.
Grenade is okay. First grenade kill of the day. Gotta mark that on the board.
Mark that down. And now 1 against 1.
It's in on top. RN. Trying to think of a way to... Ooh, but... At the worst moment, just look around because from the top you can always jump and it's always harder going up the stairs. Taking a 2-point lead in round.
Definitely a pretty good start here on the Blacklist side. Other than Juan just picking up 1, 2, 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's another big sign that it's Vincit Gaming, even from GR. They just lost the round, but the fact that Juan's slowly coming back. And this is the scary part. Remember the play of a lot of players, especially Snare from EU MENA? This guy's even crazier in rotation.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to see. MEDELLIN taking it a bit slow as they do rotate over to the B site. You see that VNC is trying to create a distraction on Sideway, but the other 4 members now slowly making their way over towards B.
Yeah, with the smoke and after smoke fades, this is actually a pretty good timing. GK, I think he wanted to be up right next to the window, but did not successfully jump towards it. Silva, not spotted, but not looking at the right spot.
Sprays here, not so great from the side of VG. The entrance will come through. There's no flank as well from the side of Vincit. Nice little shot onto Duzin, but now 3 against 3.
RN was not spotted, but GDSC right next to the entrance. Couple shots exchanged. So far, not much damage as Vincit Gaming thinking about going back to their spawn.
Yeah, and that is going to be 1 kill as now a second one. Silva also going to go down to RN as a very successful retake will come through.
Yeah, this rotation was quite funky, I gotta say. It almost seemed like Vincit Gaming could not really decide, okay, do you want to spend 2 men here, 1 man here, or 3 men back from the B entrance? Why don't you guys just go around? There was 2-1, but it somehow worked out. That's exactly the reason why the opponent got confused about the timing of they should be coming in. We just saw a couple of their members from B entrance. Oh, and here goes Juan just doing Juan things.
Might be able to catch him off guard if he goes a bit aggressive, but Silva is waiting for him around the corner. And that's a kill, but immediately traded back. Silva in good position.
But got sniper down from the opponent's side. So that's, I guess, not too bad. And also some extra information gained that there was one guarding from the loading dock box. And I believe Silva was there before. Now has to change. Frozen has no idea that this is coming down.
Some shots are fired, so he's just waiting now for some help, but he gets flashed and immediately will go down. Successful entry here from MEDELLIN.
Still being cautious. Alright, what a headshot throughout. Cfsio still holding a top. Really good flash to buy sometimes, still 23 seconds.
Silva's going all the way around. He's got a very nice off angle here, but I think he fired a couple of shots, so RN expecting him over here, but shot through the fence. Silva going to be able to take that one down.
Unless RM made a huge rotation back to the bridge, yeah, Silva had a better information to cover. Unless you miss those shots, yeah, it was going to be a hard duel to lose, actually. One survives, and he's not going back home. Okay, at least getting one before going down. This guy has some character.
Yeah, I think Juan is going to want that first shot back. It looks like he just nearly was able to get him, but not quite.
But that's not a usual sniper movement, as you can tell. It's certainly a sniper movement, but only if you have 100% confidence that you're going to win. Here, A-top was open. Oh, great cover angle. Instant kill.
Yeah, MEDELLIN are in here so quickly, even jumping up top of GKZin. Going to be a nice pistol shot. Eagle picks up another, and that's going to be the end of that round. They get the bomb down just to be cheeky, but MEDELLIN Games looking like the dominant force here in this match.
Getting a lot of rounds in a row now. Let's see how quickly they can actually enter that B site. Of course, you would love to go to B site all over the place. Ooh. And the global risk win? Not yet.
Yeah, not even on that round. Looks like we may have had a connection issue.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. As it is still a few rounds in, about half rounds in the second half. Gotta say, of course, Vincit Gaming, they did have somewhat of a better first half, but defending side, ooh, quite shaky. Yeah, quite shaky on that. And I think they really have to either... We've had a lot of talks about this when the defense is shaky. Well, take the risk, send 1, 4.
Yeah.
Or even you just have all 4 towards the bridge. Sometimes that actually works.
Yeah, or try to get aggressive yourself, you know, just to try to mix it up. But they might shy away from that just because I think the first round that we went and swapped side, I think they tried to do that into the B entrance and they got kind of dominated. So they were like, well, let's maybe not do that again. Juan took it upon himself to try to get aggressive, but nothing just yet in terms of consistency from the side of Vincit Gaming here for the defense.
You think that's driving Juan to act alone in a solo like that, or do you think that that's the other way? Well, Juan usually does make that type of play, but you think that's the primary reason why he's actually going for those shots, or not?
Yeah, it might just be a little bit of both, you know, as it seems like we had a little ping issue. Always a common thing on the internet, so we can restart the game and get right back into it. MEDELLIN are on a crash, well, maybe that's not the right word, but a strong drive.
They're crushing.
Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say. It's pretty early here in Korea where we're casting from, so, you know, brain's still waking up a little bit, you know, getting used to being awake at this time.
Or the other way.
Always a lot of fun. Yeah.
I believe that's many rounds in a row, at least 3 that I counted, maybe 4. Second half basically been dominated, right?
I think it was 3.
The first half was actually 4-5.
Yeah.
So
now at 8-5. Maybe 4.
Yes.
I
that's what I marked, so, but I was double checking myself.
No, but Vincit got 1, so...
Oh, that's right.
It's early here.
gotta work on my check skills.
True.
And after a little break, Just checking again because so far, this position, I think it's another reason why Juan is peeking out anywhere. And then here, just waiting for them to actually come out. It makes it a lot easy because you're waiting, you have your headshot line. When the sniper comes out, it's just boom right there. But the fact is, Juan actually, as I mentioned even before the match, Juan wins that fight way too quick with the reflex. This guy can pull out some amazing highlights. So far, only 3 kills.
Yeah, so far. We'll definitely be seeing more from him as the day comes along. And yeah, even later maybe against Imperial when they do go up against them. As here comes MEDELLIN into the A site. Lots of grenades are going to be thrown, but immediately the off angle is held. But a couple of kills, and Silva from the middle just comes in and dominates everybody from the off angle.
Yeah, GK right below all the members of MEDELLIN Games. And that's quick round. They're already up 9. Just one more. VINCIT Gaming, they really need to... I think it's now or never. Okay, they're at least going into the B side. That's exactly when there might be a rush. Just taking some time.
Yeah, they're poking out their heads. They might get some good information from this, but it's
a smoke.
Straight up A-long push, and he's shot through the box.
Yeah, Borzen caught going into that box. Oh, Borzen survived.
Yeah.
RN, shaky moment there.
It's pretty big, too. You can see GK is not going to be able to defend here. And that should be the end of that. 10-5 is going to be the first map here going the way of MEDELLIN Games.
Wow, what a score. As VINCIT Gaming, they did have some shining moments first half, but second half, just dominant, just one after the other. MEDELLIN Games just sweeping through. Lots of players feeling pretty good today. Not just the Eagles, the entire team just having all around the board. And especially the player that really caught my eyes today was Silva, actually. Even early rounds, poking out to the bridge, at least getting some kind of trade and backup. Also attacking from BL. Yeah, got...
All right, here we go. Off to the races once again. MEDELLIN Games going to be starting on Blacklist here. And to be honest, I mean, you can see the winning rate. They do like this map quite a lot. They have been a very successful team in the region. But yeah, they had so much success on the Blacklist side of Port. I'm curious to see how it goes here.
As you can tell, already rotation. Not slow at all. And again, some contest from early game. Even going out to not a long towards BL side. So this has been somewhat of a trend for especially the Brazilian teams. And that was a double bait position here from RN and Borzen. Will anyone fall for the trap? There's that flash.
So many grenades and throwables just put into them. And VNC's right there to clean it up. Easy entry from MEDELLIN onto B.
See the speed, the movement, the flow. This is America, man.
Yeah.
This is the rotational speed. I'm loving it so much.
Yeah. Especially these Brazilian teams. It's kind of insane what they can do. And we know now, well, we've known for quite a while, trying to push into here is pretty much impossible through the smoke, especially when it's 2v4.
Yes, that's usually what we see.
Yeah.
Both trying to go through the smoke. Hey, the spray lets you get the kill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're laughing, but that's usually what happens, though. It's pretty choke point, you can say. And even if you do all the damage, your teammate usually gets the kill. That's how that's what happens.
Yeah.
And again,
kill secured.
See again, a long going towards from the early game.
Yeah, and you can see VINCIT, they're not really pushing through pillars, so I'm not sure how much information they're really getting if they're going to play passively on B after the way that the bait spot didn't work. That was insane!
Ouch!
Kind of looked like he hit him in, you know, like the fanny pack that they wear. But a kill's a kill.
Still not arm, still not leg.
Yep.
Ah, that's going to sting a lot. Now Vincent said, Vincent, was it just the sniper or with the rifle? I don't know.
I'm dead.
I'm dead, and didn't even see the sniper, first of all.
Yeah. That's, yeah. It's kind of a rough one. And you can see that Vincent, they kind of have to stack here on the A site. They have 3 members over there. One guy will stay passively on B.
That's Flash. Possibly just rotating to B entrance. On, ready from... Ooh, the smell GDSC. But will he turn around? Because a Central Plaza push will be first.
Walked right into the crosshair. And the double push isn't really working out here for MEDELLIN. A very nice defense, 2 kills to Juan. Definitely something we've seen before.
And RN from the base, guarding nicely. And C4 dropped.
Yeah.
See what Eagles can do.
Okay, that's 2. He picks up the bomb here too.
And one more will be the sniper fight. Ooh, doesn't get tagged.
He's gonna just quick plant it here and try to fight 1v2. A quick scope, and then maybe one more. Pours in a little bit low on ammo here, but a headshot! That's 4 kills here for Eagle with a huge clutch to pick up the round.
What kind of play was that? That's sick! Taking Juan down, that sniper shot was insanely quick. The pistol headshot, of course, you have to drag the riflers down to the server so it's easier to get the headshot. But from the rifler's point of view, you have to just keep on jumping to dodge that headshot. Those kind of plays, once in a tournament.
Uh-oh, they're running straight into the crossfire here, and they're still gonna get out a bit ahead.
Oh, 2 left now.
Yeah, although Juan is watching this angle. They have pushed in through the middle to the spawn, and guess who's left alive? It's Eagle. There's another headshot with the pistol.
Let's see who's the better sniper of the day. Oh, Juan for now.
He's turning the opposite way.
Whoa.
Didn't expect him there on A. And Juan will be the savior.
The last round was cool, but the previous round was cooler.
Yeah.
But the sniper save is still pumping my blood all throughout my body. Ooh, now a miss from RN. I thought, well, a miss from Juan?
Impossible. Rare's in, making his way in.
And Juan from the side does enter into double pillar. Alone as a sniper. Insane play. Rare's in. Okay, here's the footsteps.
Not able to win the firefight, though, and even Juan is going to go down to a headshot from VNC, so...
Oh, no. Not... this isn't what they planned. Okay, RN does get one, but VNC immediate cover.
Oh, nice little angle there, holding it, but there's not much help here for GK, who does go down, and then everybody just gets swarmed. You talked about the speed, G-Clef. We're seeing that a lot here. Not only on port, but also coming to compounds. MEDELLIN's blacklist side is terrifying.
And so far, Vincit Gaming, see, rotational speed cannot be caught up. It's, of course, the country of rhythm. Sometimes a little faster, sometimes a little slower.
Uh-huh.
But Vincit Gaming just not on the same steps.
Not quite
My
MEDELLIN's
tempo.
tempo.
Yes.
Such a great movie.
As Professor Fletcher would say.
Yeah. I gotta watch that again, actually.
Every year, I do.
That's a great idea. Okay, well, Morrison is just gonna get clobbered. Zarin goes down 2. 2 kills to Tucson. You can't make this up.
This time still, they didn't go straight into the server as they did have to take some extra information before going in. Still very early, 1:25 on the clock. As do have to watch and check where Juan is, just in case he comes around from a random spot. Juan, I believe, is holding nearby the A site alone from A top. And again, rotation back into the double pillar B second room.
Yeah, we do have Rare's in and GK's in around, but are they going to be able to hold this from the servers?
Ooh, one good flash, or two good flash.
Okay, spotting them here. GK goes down.
Late flash, but its flash is Rare's from the back.
Just swarmed. Just too fast, and Juan comes in really quickly, but not quite.
Yeah, Juan immediately just jumps. He doesn't wait, but
Yeah.
sometimes with a good result, sometimes, of course, in this case, just outnumbered. Because you know you're pretty much doomed if you're left alone. B entrance, we've talked about that already. It's too many times. But, yeah, Vincit Gaming. Oh, what's happening so far about this? Maybe the damage from game one? Map one?
Yeah. You know, that's what I was looking for here, but I also think it's just the dominance of Medellin's Blacklist side. Like, it's just a really pretty sight to see. They're so fluid with their pushes and the decisions they make as well.
And because of the speed, you've seen some moments, the precision from Vincit Gaming's riflers, not really being controlled the entire time. That's really, yeah, affecting them a lot. See you again, Juan. Wouldn't imagine.
Okay.
Oh!
Maybe not expecting that, but a nice little jump and check.
Well, you'll blink again and says, wait, that was Juan.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be glad I didn't die. Some early flashes. Okay, this is basically the end game saying, we're coming in, guys. Try to stop us.
Might work out this time. GK able to get one and the double kill to Rare's in, but here's GDSZ. He's going to pick up 2 himself and now 1v2. Let's see how this goes.
Another superstar player that could always handle multiple men. Ooh. A little early this time. There's a headshot 1v1 now.
And now he's going to throw down a smoke to get this bomb down. It's going to be pistol versus AK here, but he's got the angle. Tons of damage onto Juan. Can he finish it off is the question. Pulls out the pistol.
Oh, GDSC's movement nicely placed.
Oh,
Harder to get the headshot. That's another huge save. But from MEDELLIN Games.
that is so close. 7 health. And everybody on Vincit leaves.
Is that a GG? Or
I mean,
called?
You know?
My goodness.
Kind of
this
had
is
that
nasty.
kind of had that feeling, you know? They're like, we're just going to leave. But no, I'm sure it's just some issue. Medelliin, they are crushing today.
It might not be just today. Until they face Imperial.
We'll see. That's happening tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be a fun match.
So that should be, I think that should be the biggest, most hype group stage match. Ooh, and we can always wait. And so far, Vincit Gaming, well, might be the ping, might be some issues up on their side. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think just as a team, they're not really meeting the same level of play that Medelliin is showing, and it's very frustrating for them, no doubt. And this is the most important day because they have to go against Medelliin, who should be the easier of their 2 opponents because they have to play Imperial later. And that's also, I mean, if they can't match Medelliin, then it's like the next step.
Yeah, and from the BL side, early couple of games really pressuring into a room. All the way from the beginning, first round, second round, and then from your own region, CFL, you had a lot of those A attacks straight in, A long, and you also had the A long sniper shot. And then you never actually directly push A. almost as a big fake. And you've got the history. So Vincit Gaming, they can't really leave a site. Of course, they do leave one on top because of that reason. But plus 2 more rifles. Usually you don't have 3 rifles in B site. It's way too much to spend.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why MEDELLIN just rotate B site and open up, enters every single time. I would say really well planned first half from MEDELLIN Games.
Absolutely. I feel like they've done their homework in terms of how they want to push into this.
Yep, homework. We'll give them A+. So far.
I don't think you get graded on homework, actually, generally.
Check.
Yeah, you get the check mark. It's like a pass-fail kind of thing. You hand it in, and you're like, well, I did my homework.
Okay.
It's done.
So it's one of those easier homeworks.
Yes.
Usually mine are graded.
Interesting.
And lots of wrong questions.
Okay.
Wrong answer with right equation or wrong equation with right answers? Yeah, either way.
Yeah. Let's stick to Crossfire.
Yes, sir.
Equations are difficult while you're casting. And you can see here, Vincit, they're playing a very passive style now, you know, just a couple of guys in the servers. Nobody's challenging pillars anymore.
VN's position. That's basically respect. Okay, you guys are, we admit, you guys are good, you guys can push, you guys are pretty good, but this is a position where you never really see a person, especially in pro play.
Yeah. And it might just work out. I mean, this B push looks like it is happening again. There are still 3 of them on A, but the 2 members of VG that are on B here are in very nice base spots. But they check it.
GDSC!
They check it. They seem to know. And that's going to be another clean entry here, as now smokes will go down in that very difficult to enter door.
Of course, a great idea. No one from double pillars? No one in the room? It's got to be a bait spot somewhere.
Yeah.
And now the C4 is down. 3-4. I think we've seen a lot of this. So there's a big rotation. 2 men down for Vincit Gaming. Silva is guarding the other door.
Oh, no.
Oh, the timing.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about. Silva's got some really sick timing.
Oh, almost a third. 1.
It's just not much time either. There were like 13 seconds, and that's going to be a 6th round win here to MEDELLIN Games, 6-1. I mean, this is our first match. Might be the most one-sided we've had, including EU MENA, if you look at the total score.
On compound, too. Blacklist, 6-1. Quite crazy of a score so far. That gotta say, Vincit Game. That's why they're coming all the way out. GDSC, the one big problem is solved. Silva takes a big chunk of damage, and they can still choose to go A site, but with less information, and they know that has been heavily guarded from their B pushes. Slow push onto A long.
Yeah, seems like they have enough confidence and enough information to just say, let's go for it.
Yeah, Vincit also sweeping through. Double pillars through BL base. So, one here. He knows. You can almost smell VNC. You can smell the gunpowder.
Yeah, we can see the silhouette, thankfully, because we'd probably
Oh,
have no
Silva!
idea.
Oh!
Oh,
no!
what? How did he get in there? I thought that was a member of VT.
No, the Central Plaza was a black hole, baby.
Yeah.
There was no one guarding because there was a 3-man on the other side.
Yeah, Silva is just insane. And obviously, a bit of a mistake from Vincit Gaming. They should spot RN moving in, and they easily clean him up. 7-1. This is, I don't know what to say, G-Clef.
Crash? A big crush. Crushing down defeat so far for Vincit Gaming. 1-8? Finish.
Could happen.
It could happen, but it's really unheard of.
I want to see Juan get crazy aggressive. Let's see it. Last round of the half.
5 kills. Only 4 available now.
Well, You can always jump off a top on low health or something and
include
Yeah.
yourself. Well, I don't know if that
try to
counts.
get the 5, you know?
I don't know if that counts after the round is over, but here, Central Plaza push. GK has been the strongest member so far.
They don't have the bomb.
Oh, wait.
C4 is back at
They don't care.
entrance to
We only had
pillar.
one defuse in the first map.
Are they just going to go for the kills?
RN jumps on top. One gets the kill from A.
They're actually just going for the kills.
And again, Silva slowly. Okay, everyone's cleaned out from the other side. So here comes Juan versus Silva again. These folks.
Silva very unawares of where Juan was. A very nice bait spot there for Juan. And yeah, I mean, at least Vincit Gaming, at least they pick up that last round, because if they didn't get that last round, I feel like we'd go into 2 more and just it would be quick. But at least they're able to go into the half, take a little break. We got to remake the lobby. They can say, okay, guys, let's see what we can do.
What we can do, but only 3 rounds away until the map closes down.
Yeah.
And not just the map, the match closes in 3 rounds. Potentially 3 rounds. Ooh, can they really stop this train of attacks and bullets?
Yeah, I mean, I think they might have a better shot here on Blacklist just because Medellin look excellent on the Blacklist side. So maybe after the swap, they'll have a better shot. Still not going to be easy, though.
Still, yeah, indeed. And Vincit, I think they really need to use Juan to make sure he freely moves around and make sure there's always a backup, at least 1 or 2, so they can trade better. If not, Juan will actually escape with a kill. Comes Tutsin.
Not expecting the push, but he's at least able to pick up a headshot onto 1.
Ah, the jump. Well read. I'm pretty sure Tucson gave that information. Sniper coming, it's Juan. He will be aggressive, and that shot was just easily done, as if he saw it coming easily. Oh, also GFC. For a second, he did swap into Sniper. Back on the rifle.
Yeah, definitely a guy who has played with that in the past, just from time to time.
Oh, and yeah. Of course, EDSC, another, yeah, not just a good sniper, an insane sniper player.
Yeah. And let's see, they're going to go back and get the bomb. Seems like they actually want to plant this thing. Here comes Borzin, slowly down the A side. Looking to check all of the bait spots as this team is looking to follow him.
Slowly, but Raritin also watching the back as the C4 slowly following the trails of his teammate. Not Juan this time. Eagles up on top.
Flash comes through. Seems like they're expecting this.
Yeah, less than 40. You see the retreat of VNC all the way far back towards their base.
Just waits and pulls the trigger, and that's going to be 3. Actually, he only gets 2. Silva takes the last one, but
I thought so too.
It still looks pretty cool, you know? The timing of that peek out was actually exquisite.
Yeah, he peeked and waited for all the members to enter the site. Because he didn't want to get headshot. He wanted the rifles to turn the aim towards the entrance.
Exactly.
Smart play there. And see, but after the swap, it is still, the flow cannot be stopped. Yes, there's that big pressure, and they just back off, buying time. And 3 members also, of course, GDSC here with the sniper watching the center.
Yeah, just waiting, but this is going to be a big push through the pillars. Vincit Gaming.
Yeah, it's only two rounds available for Vincit. So this push really has to work.
VNC's got the base spot, gets the spray onto 2, and Silva's right there just waiting for the rest of them.
Yeah, information's out. There are many more from the B room. Silva, pretty good condition. Will be caught off easily. Arrowhead shot from RN.
CFSI gonna miss a couple of shots now, though.
Yeah, a little bit late on the jump down to B bottom. Still, it's a safe jump bottom, 3v3 now. And they do have the C4 not being planted at the moment. Will soon come down. Yeah, first positioning. And then maybe even waiting a little more. Here we go.
Flashes are in, and RN is there with open arms. Eagle, though. Let's see what he's got to do. Oh, he's just waiting for the peak.
Who's going to come out first?
Misses the flick, and that's going to be 2v1. Nicely handled there by Vincit Gaming. They will get back on the board.
So really understanding the pressure, because Eagle was the 1v2, but in terms of round score, it's actually the 2 who's holding the pressure because they have to win. So that's why he waited with the crossfire. Really having a high understanding of what's happening in the game right now.
Bit more aggressive through the pillars here are MEDELLIN. They're getting some good information. They're going to run straight into some members of Vincit that were holding down Central Plaza. As maybe it'll be a Central Plaza push. There's only GDSC who is in this position.
Vincit only thinking about the B entrance. Okay, does win that firefight. Still defending 2 members. But good smoke into the entrance.
Oh, Eagle's trying to handle this. The smoke is so good, and Tuzin isn't able to kill any of them but one. Silva does trade one back, though.
Yeah, the smoke into the site really handled well, as if they expected the sniper to be at that corner desk. Silva off to the side. Borzin very low.
Yeah.
So that's one information. Yeah, VSC can always just turn around and go for the kill.
Yeah, still time. I mean, the C4 isn't even planted just yet. For Silva and VNC, they can kind of just wait it out.
Rerzin looking for the opportunity.
Shots, a very nice timing from Rerzin. And there it is again, double headshot to him. And that is going to be a couple of rounds now in a row to the side of Vincit Gaming.
Yep, 2 rounds in a row. And this time, don't know exactly what happened there, but
everybody left.
Yep.
We're not sure why.
8-4, I believe, though. A few more rounds for Vincit Gaming, 2 in a row. In fact, it could have been pretty much match set and done.
Yeah, I feel like generally this is where the enemy team will make the push, right? If you're at like 8 wins or even 9 wins sometimes, the team that is losing, generally they're like, well, we got to make our last stand. And Vincit have been doing pretty well here on the blacklist side, so got to hand it to them.
And just 2 more needed for MEDELLIN Gaming here. But for Vincit, slowly, you can see from the rifle shots, like those headshot, aim, in control. First half, it was going everywhere. The recoils not being controlled fully. And now it seems to be coming back for a lot of the members for Vincit. Oh, maybe some hopes. But still the gap, 4-round gap. We've seen 5-6 rounds in a row. It's not impossible. But right now, Vincit, they need to grab everything that they can. They really need to concentrate because it's 1 off the match point.
It's 2 rounds away, and they will take their first loss. So Vincit with a very big resurgence here as we are getting back into the map here in just a moment. And I'm curious to see what MEDELLIN are going to switch up because there have been some close rounds, but I do feel like Vincit did outplay them in the last couple.
I think that's where we are headed right now. Yeah, compound. But as Vincit Gaming, we could see in terms of rotational speed, much slower. Yeah, compared to MEDELLIN. Let's see if they can actually handle this nicely. Seems like we're in. And here we go, Vincit Gaming. Might not have that many chances anymore.
Let's see how they handle it. Pretty quickly into a room they go. Not wasting any time with this, and MEDELLIN haven't really been setting up too many defenses in this room outside of Tuzin that one time.
And this time, we're going a little faster. Checking for bait. No one actually in a room. GDSC, this cheeky angle. Oh, the duck! Without the duck, he was a dead man.
That just sailed right over his shoulder.
It was it. Oh, it was a close one, man.
Yeah.
I felt the bullet, just right above my head.
Pretty intense.
Okay, the central room, being pushed. Actually, 3-man push from Vincit Gaming. Yep, going around the base. And so far, Dan, not really having a good idea.
Well, GDSC got the one guy coming in from long, and that was it. They did not expect this rotation, but they were not ready.
Because field members from B, they were just starting to rotate into the double pillar, so less of an idea. And this time, the Vincit Gaming, after that short break, I gotta say, this attack, they're much faster in rotation. This is the speed where you should be at for America.
VNC is inside here. He's going to get lit up by GKZin, who takes them both down. Now it's 5-8. The comeback is on. It's 3 rounds in a row now to Vincit.
Yeah, only 3 rounds away. It's doable. And from the opposing side, from GR, you do have to sometimes push into Central Plaza. And there's the perfect flash. Of course, entering into a room, the flash, you think it could be just a waste. But you just saw another reason why you to get that out of the way. Just for safety.
Yeah. Hop in, pick up a kill.
Sometimes you can get a kill onto this enemy sniper.
Yeah.
Like Juan. Maybe not Juan, because he's not at this spot.
Yeah.
He'll be in a spot where you don't throw the flash at.
Okay, maybe expecting a mid-push here. Silva comes out at an awkward timing. And both Silva and GDSC are going to go down, so 4v2 now. Vincit making their push in.
Off the VNC. They push into B entrance. Oh, the first shot actually missed. Yeah, great movement. Yeah, from Vincit. They swarm through B bottom. And it is just goals against the world. First up, RN. Okay. He's gone. And the second.
Yeah.
No bait. Wow. Super quick.
Yeah, he's just running in. Through grenades, through everything. Bit of damage comes in already. He's trying to get the one shot, but second he gets the one shot in, the rest of them do poke out and take him down.
Yeah, he was still trying to go for the edge wall shot. Just not enough. You wish the grenade would kill him. But no, didn't take any damage initially.
Ooh.
That's spicy.
But they didn't say, okay, enough of this nonsense. We are going in.
Yeah, enough wait. It's about time we get to your base. Where's in? Oh. Peaks finds 2.
He's in a rough spot now. He picks up 1, though, on the trade. It's about as much as you can ask from him.
Yeah, those are the moments you just say, like, just once, like 1.5 seconds ago, there was nobody.
Yeah.
And then Peak got there 2.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? Okay, bad timing, I guess. That's another reason why we play FPS.
Yep.
Oh, 1v1 duel. But nope, Silva's going to help him from the side. Ooh, he just finds out that they have actually entered A site.
Yeah. He's waiting for his teammates, it looks like, just trying to poke a little bit.
Yeah, C4 RN coming through A long.
They're really worried about that that room up there, aren't they? Smoke is down, bomb is down. 4v3, but it's a pretty good defense. Nope, that's going to be the shot coming in from Eagle. As a spray from Borzen is good. That's a second kill, but Tuzin able to trade it back.
Yep, 2v1 RN. A long, 1-1 now flashed, and that will be it. Great flash from Silva. Yeah, really flash that sacrificed his team, but still you win the round, so that's totally fine. And now they hit that magic number 9.
Yeah, and he got in there really quickly. I really loved how they just identified the situation. Not worrying about the bomb, just run straight at the guy with the flash, make sure you get the kill. And I also loved how they mixed up the strategy. Dang getting pretty aggressive. As CDSC sees everybody, but at least gets a shot too.
1-1 trade with info, so not as bad as you think. But still way too early game, unless they're rushing into B site. It's information wasted. But just going to casually send Silva. Do whatever you want, be bottom. Just make sure no one enters. There's that smoke, but not even going to check too far. As here's Eagles. Out in a long BL A long. Not the GR A long.
Oh, nice little free kill. Not expecting Juan to get that aggressive.
Oh, Silva. Those are the off angles that snipers always says, okay, like I couldn't see him, but the other guy could see me, okay.
There's another one.
Ow. Lots of great reflex shots from both snipers. Harrison, will he find the right timing?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Silva will be saying, okay, what were you doing, Tuzin? Come on, man, you had me covered.
Yeah. 1v1 now, Rare's in. He should be able to get this bomb down pretty easily as Eagles is going all the way around through the pillars.
Maybe just use the pistol,
Yep.
72's, yep, better than 100.
Still has a grenade. He's going to throw that out here. As well as the flash. Doesn't do too much as he moves in with the pistol. Spots him and is not able to get the clutch. That is going to be Raresen, who does defend. And now it is 7-9. Vincit Gaming slowly but surely making this interesting.
Was a close call there. Eagles did win a lot of those sniper fights. And all of a sudden, A-room rush.
Yeah. Firing a lot of shots. Couple of guys waiting here at the bottom of the stairs, but nobody is actually going to poke out from the side of Vincit Gaming as they do move back into the central plaza.
Just checking for any overextension from A-room. Or rather, into A-room. And because of this position, the center plaza not really guarded. And in transition, okay, Vincit doesn't decide to enter now. It's a little bit late, so a little late on the transition here.
Yeah, and they go. The flash is good.
Again, this smoke, it's basically killing Eagles from doing anything.
Yeah. Tuzin, he's the only one to get a kill for his team. The entry was so clean here from Vincit. They're already on the B site as the bomb will come down.
Let's see what he can do. Let's enjoy.
I mean,
almost on a second. Oh wait, knife kills. Okay.
The other guys just like stopped shooting. They're like, wait, what?
Guys, I got two. Like knife. Okay.
Yeah.
Really no.
Just shot him down.
Vincit now up 8 from, what was the score? 7-2 was the score.
Yeah, the Blacklist side just feeling pretty good. I mean, even Vincit did a better job on Blacklist on Port, even though that was more one-sided than this. In general, that's just the winning side here tonight.
A rush at least spotted. And that was stopped from some pressure out in A long.
Couple of guys waiting here in the off angle. If anyone came through the pillars, that could really catch Vincit off guard.
Expecting a double pillar push, but Vincit instead. Yeah, most of their resources and their push worked the best when they entered into the double central plaza into B entrance. But even in knowing that, MEDELLIN still guarding the double. Now very interesting. They're expecting a rotational change from Vincit actually.
Look at the push. They expect to push through mid, and they come in right behind them. Oh boy, this is a slaughterhouse now. The timing is perfect on the rotation from MEDELLIN. Even Rare's in on 2 health, and he will be taken out. This is not looking good for Vincit. I think their luck has run out. That's going to do it, 10-8. As Vincit get close, but MEDELLIN pick up the 2-0 in the match. Rounds and also just consistent play for the 2-0 victory of MEDELLIN.
Yeah, as expected, very strong showing from MEDELLIN Games VINCIT Gaming. They did have some stronger comeback. They could have had a comeback, but they do have to. Yeah, they do have a few more matches coming up later.
Well, guys, that was match number 1. Match number 2 will be Imperial versus Black Dragons. Do not miss it. We'll be right back.